Hello and welcome to Universal Spiritualism. So I'm Anita and I'm here this afternoon to offer for the viewers some online psychic readings, possibly mediumship, and also animal communication. So as you start to come on, let me know you're there. So we have the chat box there. So some of you come on through YouTube, some come on via Facebook, and I shall just wait till people start coming on, and then I will explain how I work and how I can work with you more specifically this afternoon, especially if you're not regular to one of these platforms. Hi there. So first person's coming on, so welcome to you this afternoon. So I'm just saying welcome to Universal Spiritualism, and this afternoon again, it's my regular spot, 5 p.m. till 6 p.m. UK. Hi there, Becky Brown. Oh, hi there, Becky. I've not seen you for a long time. And Debbie Ross. Hi there, Debbie. Welcome to you. I'm keeping well, thank you. Yeah, I'm keeping good, so I can't moan. And all the old flu stuff starts going around this time of year, but up till now it has been good. So nice to see you, Becca, because I've still not seen you around online for a long, long time. So I hope you're keeping well, Becca. Yes, I'm keeping well. And I've seen, I don't know Becca Becky personally, but I do know her from Facebook. And I know you've got a beautiful little baby, two beautiful babies. One's quite grown up now and one's a little, obviously doing really well. So I love seeing your pictures on there, Becky, as I watch the kids growing up. So this afternoon I am here to offer for you some psychic readings. So that's like intuitive guidance, what's taking place around you right now. You may want some mediumship. You may also want to have an animal communication reading. Now, if you would like me to connect with an animal for you, the animal can be either in the spirit side of life or it can also be in the physical body. If I am working with an animal, hi there, Cornelia, I hope you're keeping well. If you say it's an animal communication reading, can you ideally put in the name of the animal, what is Fred, George, Joey, whatever the name might be, a budgie. And hi there, Mishi. Nice to have you here this afternoon. And hi there, Elfie. Nice to have you back as well, since we was here last week. Yes, I'm going to start to work with all of you now as to start to come on and start to build. Now, if you're in the UK, you will understand when I say to you, it is bonfire night. So, sounds like fun. So if you're not from the UK, basically, in history is Guy Fawkes Night, where we celebrate once a year, which we'll celebrate or we moan about if you've got animals, where everyone lets fireworks off. So if you hear a lot of banging in the background, basically it's just firework night, and the neighbours are sort of starting to warm up with their fireworks. So let's hope tonight, for the next hour, there shan't be too many fireworks taking place. So if you hear any banging and whatever, you will know that's what's taking place. We've also had a bit of Diwali as well. So let's hope tonight for an hour they keep fairly quiet. Right there. So hi there, Debbie. So I'm now going to start to work with you. I want to say, okay. So Dolores Friends. Hi there, Dolores. I think for myself here, it's the first time I've actually seen your name pop up. So again, see who I'm drawn to work with first of all. Now I'm going to come to the lovely Michelle Castle, Mishi Castle. So I've very drawn here to pull a card for you, Michelle, and I'm going to pull for you. Firstly, I do want to tap into the tarot for the day. I want to say to you, so again, it's interesting here. Tarot for the day for you. So I'm looking at here is the Six of Pentacles, or Six of Coins, otherwise known. And this is about, I want to say to you, gets a practical card about finances and abundance. I want to say to you, okay. So again, here this card is for you. Is about being mindful of balance. So sometimes, and again, it's about over giving. I want to say to you, Misha. So be careful. People around you be taken energetically sometimes from you. So just make sure you got the balance is right. So as we give, I want to say to you, it's important that for all of you, as you give, it's also important to receive, because sometimes people feel uncomfortable if they're receiving, help, support, abundance back from somebody else. But it is unique for all of us here to give and receive equally in balance. And this is what I want to say to you, Michelle. I'm going to say, make sure you are giving and receiving in balance. Don't overgive to people that you don't need to be overgiving to. And also, I've got some different cards tonight. I'm going to do some. Hi there, Jerry. Welcome to you, Jerry. I'm going to pull for all of you after I've finished the little mini reading an affirmation card for you, because I'm a great lover of affirmations. And we can use these daily and we can use them just when we feel in need to use them. So again, here for you, Mishi, is an affirmation card just for today. And if this is for you, as I shall read it out for you, happiness is reflective of your state of mind. And this is so true, I think, for those that listen. Happiness is something that we can't buy, we can't make, we can't create. It is something that comes from within. So again, some of you maybe listen and feel that affirmation is correct for you. Yes, Cornelia, I love affirmations. And what someone said to me many, many years ago is, again, why do we call writing words spelling? Because words are like mini spells. They have such a power behind them. And again, here, I think it's very, very important for us as energetic beings to be mindful of the words we do put out into the ether, into the universe, because they does come back to us. Hi there, T Lynn from Western USA. So T Lynn, I've not don't recognize your name from before, so I'm going to pull a card for you, T Lynn, because I'm very, very inclined to our cousins overseas in the US. So again, I'm not politically minded in any way, shape or form, especially of your politics, but I know there's a lot taking place in the US right now for all you lovely people over there. A lot of people I work with in the US, and I've been there once or twice in the past, and I loved it there. So for you on the western side of LA or western coast, I'm going to pull a card for you, T Lynn. So I'm going to use also want to use for you, I do want to use a tarot card. It's just really some insights I want to say to you, aspirations around today, and obviously back in the where you are, it's morning time for you right now. And the card I've pulled for you is a major arcana card. I don't know if you can actually see that or not, but it's a major arcana card, and lots of love to you, Misha, as well. Okay. It is the card of temptation, I want to say to you. And this is quite a nice card because with this card, it's also sometimes known as temperance. And what this card is about, I would have thought, is about balance, I want to say to you, okay? So again, and it's been a major arcana card. It's the more profound things that take place in our lives. So maybe for you, are you in Seattle? All right, so yes, I know. I've been following the news, Teeling, and I must admit, I will be interested to see the outcome later this evening, probably the early hours in the UK, but I've been following it, so very aware of what's taking place all around the world, but especially over there at the moment. So for you, Teeling, it is about temptation, which means balance, contemplation. So I feel maybe around you right now, there's an importance for you. Don't do anything in excess, I want to say to you. We can all, especially as we get towards the Christmas and back over in the States, so you've got Thanksgiving Day coming up, and also in November. So I think it's about this card is about balance. Make sure you have everything in good balance as much as possible around you. Because I feel here, this is what I feel, is sometimes we're overgiving this, we're overgiving that, we're trying to do too much, trying to multitask too much, I want to say to you, around you, Teeling. So I just feel here, just be mindful of self, especially today. You may sort of be mental arguments going around you and confusion with different conversations. Just be still, find that balance. I want to say to you, the balance that works well for you is what I want to say to you, Teeling. Okay, to say to you, okay, all right. So don't watch the news. Then I mean, I don't. I must admit, I'm very up to date with the news because I like to know, but I don't watch it. I tend to read it. So again, here, just again, as you're saying, too much chaos around you. So for you, this card is about you finding balance in your life, and it's finding a way that works well for you. It could even just be going, find yourself doing something creative. Maybe you like to do a walk in nature, but just find something, Teeling, that finds you, gives you that inner peace within inside yourself. And I do feel inclined to also pull an affirmation card for you, Teeling. So just see here why I'm pulling this card. Oh, it's a nice card for you, especially as you said about accept the moment and live in the space that is pure and perfect, and perfect for that time. So basically, for you, balance and living in the here and now. So don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow's past, that's gone. What's been done there's been gone. Just really focus on the here and now, on the present for you. I want to say to you, Teeling, and don't worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow is yet to come. What is important for all of us is literally the present, and that's why it's called the present. So again, accept the moment and live in the space that is pure, and that is the here and now, Teeling. So I hope that helps you find a little bit of peace in the chaotic life is around you at the moment. So right, so just again, as you start coming on, please again, if you need to put your message in the chat again, that's absolutely fine, because as people come on, put messages in, it tends to move up, so I don't want to miss out on those that's actually might really need to have a message this evening. Now I'm going to come here to Jerry for Scythe. Hi there, Jerry. I hope you are keeping well. And for you ask for a card as well, so I'm going to shuffle my cards here for you. Now remember, if you've not seen me work before, I do also do animal communication, I want to say to you as well. So we've got animal to connect with, be it in spirit or be it in the physical body, just put it in the chat. So it'd be animal's name, species, ideally, and if it's in spirit or as crossed over. If your animal is in the physical body still, we can actually have a three-way conversation. So it may be something that's on your mind. You'd like to ask a question to your animal. So with that, I'm now putting a card for Jerry for Scythe. Oh, this is a nice card for you, Jerry. This is, again, a Major Arcana card, and it's the second card that comes up in the Major Arcana, and it is the Magician. And this is a nice card, as in it's a card about power, self-power. So I feel here again with you, as this card comes up, it's about knowing that think of a magician that can pull the rabbit out of the hat, so to speak. So the hat basically looks empty, but there the magician pulls that rabbit, pulls that trick out the box. This is you right now, Jerry, for you, I want to say to you. So I don't know if you've got plans or you're there's forward-thinking plans for you. So I know I said here about living in the present is very important, but I feel here for you is that if you're like got plans, preconceived idea of wanting to be doing things moving forward, and this is an excellent card for you, Jerry. So again, here it's about, because whatever plans you may be thinking about, wanting to manifest, wanting to sort of come to fruition, it's an excellent time because you have the power right now to literally pull the rabbit out of the hat. So again, it's a very good energy card for you if there's things you want to change, things you want to do, plans you want to make, because you have that power to make it come out the way you want it to come out. To the power for you, I want to say to you, feels very, very good. So a nice card for you. Okay, so again, Jerry, give some thought what to things you want to things you want to manifest, to things you want to plan, and things that are more constructive, things, not just things, dreams, but things which you really want to happen, because right now you have the power, the potential to make these things happen. I want to say to you, it's just like I say, pulling that rabbit out of the hat, and sometimes it might seem got nowhere to do, no idea how we're going to make this happen, but it's like, again, suddenly there it is, there it goes. I want to say to you, so do know, I want to say to you, that is a very good card for you for anything you're thinking about doing right now and planning now. And it feels, I want to say to you, again, we're going towards the autumn, late winter here. We're going to late autumn, early winter here comes through here for you. I do feel I'm going to come into work a little bit with you as well here, because I feel here your job feels very secure, but there feels to be more changes taking place around work, I want to say to you. So I'm not sure if there's been some staffing issues, but I feel here, I just feel here some change taking place around work, which also feels you may get to be offered a more senior role in what you are doing. So I want to say it to you, okay? So I do hope that helps you, Jerry. Right, I'm going to come here to Sharon. Hi there, Sharon. So Sharon, so well. Right, so I'm very sorry to read what you've just put here in the chat box, and let's just read this for you. And you're on, okay. First, I want to say my deepest regrets go to you, and I can see the picture there you have on Facebook, and your daughter looks absolutely stunning and absolutely beautiful. I want to say to you, okay, and again here, still very, very early days for you and the family, what you're having to process right now. I want to say to you, and it feels again as she does gather to be with us. I want to say to you, okay, and the power she comes through here. Actually, your daughter is showing me herself as I'll say as not a younger child, like a young girl, I want to say to her, okay, so not a small child, but like a young girl here, and she's showing me herself being a happy, when I say to you, happy, beautiful child, just being happy to be. She's showing me herself here like dancing, just dancing around in the homes, in the home here, in the house here. She's not sort of on stage dancing, just showing me herself dancing, being happy is what she's saying. So she's showing me, I want to say to you, okay, and I just know here she's making me feel. She's very sorry, I want to say to you, Sharon, and to the family, that the way she's left you all. I want to say to you, okay, she's very sorry for the pain and the upset that she's caused down here. She's letting me know, I want to say to you here, that she's saying, Mum, I am okay. Right, Mum, I am okay. What she's making me feel. I also feel your daughter Sharon would have been a girl that loved animals, right? Because she showed me here this love of animals around. I want to say to you, okay. And I just feel here, I don't know if there was, she's showing me, I know I'm not looking at dogs or cats, I just love animals. And it says there supposed to be rabbits around, but she's showing me here, I want to say to you, I have bunny rabbits around her, what she's making me aware of. Now, I don't know if you're showing me rabbits because I want to go for some reason, because now she takes me to like the Easter time of the year, around March, April time of the year. So it also feels too significant. I go to March and April. She brings that to me, what she's saying to me, okay. Now, I also feel here, she shows me, I don't feel to be her father, I want to say to you. She did. I just feel here, she's just showing me. I feel, like when I'm big animal lover, and animals can give her so much peace. I'm going to say to her, and I just feel the animals just giving her joy and giving her peace is what she's making me aware of. I also see her, she's shown me outside in the spirit side of life, and so I know her to be, she enjoys just being in nature, makes me feel good, makes me feel well, is what she's saying to me. Okay, I also know what I'm seeing her up there, and I'm asking her, who are you with in spirit? Who is up there and that joins you? And I do see here there's a lady. I don't know if it's actually her grandma or a great grandma. I was so sure, but I see there's a lady that comes in around to that he's with your daughter. This and again, as I see your daughter has beautiful hair, and it's your mum or your great grandma that touches her hair for her. She comes here to be with us. I'm going to say to her, okay. I also feel there's a man, a boy that's been left down here as I passed over. Showed me my brother here, but I love you always. I was grandma, okay, because I just felt the essence of her being there. So I know she's been, I'll say the word looked after, because your mum likes to look after, is what she's making me aware of on a stage. Okay. Now I don't know if you know the name. I don't know if it's your daughter's name, but the name Lucy, or a name like Lucy, has been given to me on a stage. So that something comes here somewhere in spirit world as well, is what she's making me aware of. And what I feel with your daughter on a stage, okay, is, as she comes through here, I know the tragedy of her passing here, and it's that the not saying the goodbyes feels very important for her. I want to say to you now. I know also as I feel her more, she's talking about, I say the word prayers and invocation. So I feel here that you Sharon yourself have said you're talking to her, you're saying prayers, words are being sent to your daughter, is what I'm going to say to you, as she comes through to be with you. And I know here, I know that you have spoken to her. She's shown me here before. She's later, as you've spoken with her, spoken to her, and she's heard every word that you have said, and she will carry that words for her forever, which she's making me aware of. I want to say to her, okay. And again here, she's obviously, I'm a parent, so I understand. She's showing me here wiping your face, wiping your tears. What she's showing me is how close she wants to be with you. And I also know, Sharon, as she comes here for you, oh bless, okie dokie, 15-year-old boy. Because I just feel here young down here, all right. And I just feel here with her. I do want to say she's really sorry for what she's caused down here. I want to say to you, okay, very much so. But carry on, because I know here it's like there's those words are being spoken. You're speaking to her somehow. It's mind to mind. She's hearing what you're saying to her, which is making me aware of. And I also want you to know, this feels very important. I say this to you, that the way that she was, her send off, the way she was laid to rest, feels very beautiful. I want to say to her, okay, it was very beautiful as she shows me this. I want to say to you, there feels something here. I don't if something's been placed. She showed me herself like a small toy, something about a small toy I want to hold, what she's saying to me, okay. And I know here, just know that your mum, she's with your mum, they're looking after her, and she's well up there now on a stage, okay. And obviously the family's concerns in spirit come down here for you now, and her son, who she loves very, very much, on a stage, okay. And I feel here, I don't know if you have the energy for this, but it feels something here. I don't know if this is what she's giving me, if like her son, is an animal around her son now, or I want to give the son an animal. There's something about an animal that I want to say feels very healing. I want to be doing it down here for your grandson, and also for you, Sharon, okay. And I just feel here there feels to be lots of she's showing me what she's showing me, so I won't make any sense of it for myself. But what she's showing me, I'm looking at it's like a confetti of some sort. I don't know if you like a coming down of colours, and like a shower of colours, different colours that she's showing me. And I feel it's like it's just a sense of her being around you when you sort of feel these it's like a rainbow, but it's more like a shower that she comes down around her. She's letting you know she's around you, and she's going to say to me again here. I know the feeling she's giving me is what she wants to say to you as well, before she goes, Sharon, that she knows that you could have done no more for her, is what she's saying to me, okay. She knows that you could have done no more for her, and she is fine. I'm going to say to you up there with your mum looking after her, okay. And there's lots of love over there, and lots of healing. And I know your daughter, sorry, just to read that message. No, I know. She feels it though, all right. I know you love her unconditionally, and I can't imagine what you're going through, and with a grandson as well. But I know this what she's making me feel down here, but I want what she's making me feel. I know there's beautiful facets, beautiful moments in her life that she takes me to, and they're the memories that she wants me to share. And just before she goes, and this must be because I've asked her about more memories, and there feels some memory that I don't know if you've got this somewhere in your locked away in your loft or your attic, wherever where you store stuff. She's showing me an old like an old video film, an old video camera of her, and just being outside and being fun. So I know those family videos. There's not loads of them. She's telling me, but there's one that she's showing me. So I know when you feel if and when you feel ready to watch it, I know that's what she brings to me. I want to say, okay, my deepest condolences go out to you and your family, Sharon, at this time as well. But no, she's up there with your mum looking after her. So I do hope that helps you a little bit. I want to say, okay. Right, okay, so I'm going to come here I'll do an animal communication reading next on the stage here, and this is for Donna. Hi there, Donna. So she had a lot of pain, Sharon, as well in her life to contend with, is what she's making me feel. Bless her. No, she's well now though. She's showing me, and there's something about her hair. She must have loved her hair, because it's just like look at my hair, mum. Look, what she's saying to me. Very proud of her hair. Okay, right. So here, Donna, your bow. Keep the bow and have him to say why he is limping yesterday. Okie dokie. Right, little bow. Let's tap into little bow. Now, what I feel as I feel into bow, and you, God bless you, Sharon, and lots of love and healing, as much as we can possibly send you in abundance. And what I'm looking at little bow, what I'm feeling, Donna, so just if you can reply, it would be good. If you can't, don't worry, I'll just carry on talking anyway. I am being drawn to his back leg, I want to say, okay, so I'm more towards his back leg, because he's making himself here where he's showing me he is limping. And as I look at him, I want to say to you, I don't know if it's on the left side as more opposed to the right side, what I feel here with him. Now, what I feel, I mean, I've got a number of animals at home. Some dogs. What I feel, little Bo is, and this is absolutely fine. He does have a very low pain threshold, and that's fine, Donna. Okay, so I know here, like when he's like when he hurts, he lets you know he's hurt. I want to say to you, so give me that feeling. I know what he's saying me here. I am very much drawn. I don't know if he's jumped down off of something. I don't know if it's a sofa, piece of furniture. I don't feel he's gone from a particularly high height, but I know he's jumped down from something is what he's making me aware of. And I feel he's actually, if I feel him, right, it's his front leg. Because I've jumped down from something, and I feel more inclined. So I do know if he's like walking a bit funny, so I'm going to that back hip. But look at his paws, right? Because for some reason I thought it's more of an issue with the paw, the pads, than it is the leg. All right, because I've gone. What I feel, I've jumped down on the stage. So I've gone down. I know it's not gone from very far, but I feel like like the pads underneath their foot, they've like sprayed out a little bit, and I feel he's actually hurt. He's telling me he's hurt one of his little toes. I want to say to you, so it's not the first one, it's the second one in. It feels he's gone under him, and that feels to sprained it, pulled the muscle. I actually don't feel he needs to see. Watching for a couple of days, I do feel it will ease up. I don't feel it needs to be rushed to the vet, but watch it for a couple of days. If it don't clear up, I would suggest you take him to the vet at that point. But Donna, I know it's not a massive injury. He's not broken anything. He's jumped down. I'm seeing like his feet's gone like that, and I feel here one of his toes has gone underneath him, and that's why it hurts for him, Donna. He jumped down. Oh, from the he jumped down, right? Because what I feel is it's not the leg. It's the paw, the pad. That's what I'm looking at. One of his toenails, one of his toes has been hooked, been caught. All right, so he will be okay, Donna. Don't just keep your eye on him. What I feel, I don't know if he'll let you. Some animals don't like their feet being touched, but if you could put a little look like a cold compress on it, I think what I feel is there's no cut as well, Donna. But it's a second toe in, that's where I feel it. So I feel like pulled the little knuckle back a little bit there. It feels a little bit inflamed. Honestly, a couple of days, I feel it'll be right as rain. So Donna, I do hope that helps you. So righty ho. So I'm going to come here to Elfie here. So I'm just going to come to you because I see another sad. Your mate Dennis, okay, please, can you talk to my roommate Dennis, who died at 22? Miss her so much. Oh, okay, right, Elfie. Right, your friend, I want to say to you, Dennis, as she comes through here. I know that she's taken her own life. I want to say to the spirit side of life here, but she gives me this feeling that when she was here, she felt quite a strong. Bless in your arms, okay. She feels a strong. She would have been like a. When I say a strong person, she's got a strong mind, a strong person as she comes. So I know in her mind she's quite a strong person because she's someone here that you've supported her, like when she's crossing over. But I know here what she's making me aware of. She was always there for you. So I know she's your roommate, but she's always there for you. And it was like, and like she's making me aware, like again, it's an English expression. A problem aired is a problem shared is a problem aired. So I know here you spoke to her about lots of things and shared lots of different information with her that she was making me feel when she was here with you. Okay. And I know here what she's making me. You grew up together. Sounds like a sister, really. Like when you grew up together, like a sister. And she just showed me these like the conversations that you have with each other. And I know she feels when she was here, like you feel really good friends, but also you feel very different personalities. So different personalities, but so much in common by the same essence. And I know here, like she's showing me you talking to her and like sharing. There's not a secret between the pair of it, which is making me aware of when I say to you, okay. And I also know here she comes. It feels like the two of you. Now I don't know if you'd planned, and again, I don't. It may not have been booked as such, but what she's showing me, I know that you two have planned to do some traveling together. You'd planned to do something together, I want to say to you. So again, both of you young, free and single, so to speak, and we planned to travel and to see things, I want to say to you. She gives me that feeling. Now also what she's giving me the feeling, I want to say to you, for you, Effie, is that I know her passing. It's quick. I want to say to you, okay. It feels like, and it feels very important. I want to say to you, you've told me she's in your arms, but I can. She's making me aware. She can feel you holding her, okay, and that feels very important for it. It helped her. I want to say to you that you held her in your arms. I'm also picking up. I want to say to you here, what your friend Dennis is making me feel. I down here now, so I'm coming from your friend. She sees you down here and watches you down here now. I know that you are journaling because I'm seeing you here doing some sort of journaling, writing messages down. So I should give me this aspect on say to you of you doing some sort of journal, maybe just writing your thoughts, your feelings down. She's giving me that feeling, but I also feel how you, like for you right now, that she's letting me know that you feel that you're not being heard or listened to. I want to say to you, okay. So I just feel here, and what I feel, I don't know if I know you're saying here you're on the antidepressants to help you, and I think it's correct. You carry on taking those medications you've been given, but I also feel here it may help you. I want to say to you, if you maybe just have some bereavement counselling as well, because what the feeling your friend is giving me, you again, there's no length of time on grief, but it feels like you haven't had the support that you needed of the shock of her passing, is what she's giving me. I want to say to you, okay. And with that, she just looks at me with a big cheeky grin as she comes through here with her. I want to say to you, okay. And again here, let me just feel here what she wants to give me. So I know here, roommate, there's also aspects about schooling together. So schooling together is what she's showing me, okay. But so carry on taking your medication, but I feel here there's that because you're being a friend, and it's the shock, the grief, the trauma, and all of that, and it feels again you've not been also not been allowed, but you've had the opportunity to express. I want to say to you of how that you can relieve that, and I feel if you can get some bereavement counselling, some bereavement help. And again, don't necessarily pay for it. Where near where I live, there's a church, and it's non-religion completely. So it is an English church, Church of England, but they have all different religions going in there. They have a bereavement council cafe, which I think might help you. Elif, to actually talk about your experiences, because I feel here that's what your friend is making me, Dennis is making me feel. You're not being heard, you're not being listening to what she's saying to me, okay. And they're just again here, I just know it's like she's saying to me here about the plans that you've made, the plans that you made, and all of that now feels to, obviously she's not here, has been stopped. But I know here she's saying to me to say to you, you have nothing to regret. Right, you have nothing to regret, because I feel here, obviously, when you lose a friend, there's lots of things you're thinking over. This is, you've done all that you can, and you was in there for her at the most important part of her life. She said when it was time to cross over, and she's also, I will say to you, with I'm Sagittarius, her grandma, she's in my head with spirit. I'm Sagittarius, so I know they're up there for her as well. So I do hope that gives you a little bit of help. But please, if you think you might bereavement counselling or a bereavement cafe might help you, just be able to talk through what you need to talk through, because that's what I feel is not helping you on a Sagittarius. So I'm sorry for your loss, really, really sorry. I'm going to come to Marianne Harris. Hi there to you. So it's a first time, it might be the first time to Universal Spiritualism, but first time to myself. So it's nice to work with you this afternoon. And I said, please keep putting your messages in the chat, because I will try and come to as many of you as possible. And we've still got a good time to go yet. So should come through to a fair more of you yet. So your first reading. So hoping to get your first reading. Oh, hoping. So there we go for you, Marianne. And I'm going to literally pull a card for you now. I have to say to you, as I'm shuffling a card, it's jumped out at me. Now, if you read the cards, any of you, and when one jumps, it's a sign you have to use it. Lucky enough, it's not jumped too far. So here we are for you. So I feel, again, I'm using my tarot for you, Marianne, and this is really for insights for the energy around you, how you may be feeling today, and the energy that is around you today. And the card I've actually pulled for you is the Nine of Swords. So again, looks a bit traumatic, a bit sharp, but it's not actually a bad card. Now, what this means, this card for you, as I read for you this card, I would say to you, it's about the mental, the way we deal with things mentally ourselves. Okay, and so this card for me is about saying to you, suggesting to you, don't get trapped into mental battles with yourself. So you may find you're one of those people, and it may be more relevant today for you as well, that you're talking yourself out of things, or a good idea comes to you, and then you have this constant flux and flow of arguments with yourself, is what I want to say to you. Okay, so again, sometimes it's important we stop the mental chatter within our own head. I mean, we can't stop our thought process. We have 40,000 thoughts plus today, so we don't switch it off. But sometimes it can become a bit of a battle with ourselves, and this is what I feel around you. Okay, so maybe lots of mental chit. I will share with all of you guys actually what I do, and this is my husband thinks I'm not all there, but anyway, what I do is I talk to myself a lot. So Marianne, I completely get the argue with yourself. I actually walk my dogs down the road sometimes, and I chat to myself out loud. And my neighbours must think, oh, there comes that weird lady again, but never mind. And I then pretend I'm talking to dogs. But this is, so I get the energy, Marianne, for you. So this is the energy that is around you, okay? And again, it's sometimes it can be one of those energies that it's like, it's a shame, and it stops you moving forward. I want to say to you, your heart and your mind's all over the place. So what I want to say to you is, I don't know if you can, it's not easy to find time to meditate or do something to be still with self, because I think it's what you need, Marianne. Find time, if you can, just to go inside of self without the mental clutter. Now, not everyone can sit and be quiet for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes. You know, some people don't. I mean, I'm better being active meditation. So you might find here, Marianne, maybe like making a cake or going for a walk in nature will help you. It still can bring in that meditative state for you. I just feel here does seem to it can, Marianne, right? And it's not easy. It's not easy to overcome it, because in a way it's become your default way of thinking. It's become your default. But what I'm going to say to you is, maybe if like for you, try not to have a question that the mental arguments come into your mind. Try not to. Maybe it might help you if you have like a for and against list. The positive and the negatives. And I want to say to you, what I feel very strongly for you in a very positive way, Marianne, is if you take control of this yourself, take control, and then I know you can move forward very strongly with much more clarity and clearness of mind. I want to say to you, and I would suggest, in a fun way, set yourself a small task, maybe once or twice a week, where you set yourself outside of your comfort zone. So maybe it's a hobby, maybe it's learning a language, maybe it's something you've never done before, but something you think, yeah, I'd like to do that. but you stop yourself because you doubt yourself because the chitter chatter starts to creep in. So I want to say to you, make a little bullet point, a couple of things. Yeah, I'd like to do that. Or think back when you was a child and the passions and your loves and your joys, and bring one of those to your life now. And you think, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. And I would say to you, what's the worst thing can happen? All right, that's all I want to say to you. Give something that you love, a passion, a joy, give it a go. Put yourself slightly at your comfort zone. You can always step back into it if you feel uncomfortable. And I feel here, once you start to feel confident in your own decisions, I want to say to you, clear of mind, you'll feel more empowered to move forward. So just try if you can. When those thoughts come in, I know it's not easy, but try to nip it in the bud. If you happen to live in the UK, and these are also available overseas, the bark flower remedies, which is spelled BACH, they're over the counter. You can buy them over the counter, literally from pharmacy, chemist, Boots, or wherever. And I feel for you, Marianne, white chestnut would be excellent for you because it helps to calm repetitive mental thoughts. And I think it's all you need to do over and over and over and over and over again. And in the end, it gets us nowhere. So, and again, it's not easy to break the mold. But remember, you are in control. You have the power. Give something into your life, look back, that you love, a passion, something you wanted to do, and bring a little bit of that into your life, small steps at a time. But again, if you're in the UK, I would suggest, I'll spell it again, it's bark flower remedies, BACH, and white chestnut would be excellent for you to help to soften those repetitive thoughts. I want to say, okay, we all have times in our life when it happens, but you can say to yourself, Marianne, I will give you an affirmation that I'm going to give to you, as opposed to putting a card here, that the magic happens outside of the comfort zone. So tell yourself that. I'll say it again for you. So anyone else might want to use it as well. The magic happens when you step outside of your comfort zone. It can be baby steps. And I'm seeing you, Marianne, then put a smile on your face when you do that. All right. So I hope that helps you, Marianne. It's lovely to have had you here. Nice to see you back. And throughout the week, Veronica has loads of different workers and healers and sound. So pop back on. Maybe you have a sound healing session just to help you sort of find some inner peace. Righty-o. So I'm going to come here to Becky Brown. Okie doke. So let's see, Becky Brown. So just let me click up your name here, and you to where we are. There we are, Becky Brown. Let's see here. Let me come to you. Well, now, Becky, I have to just straight away as I come here for you. I know you're very open to the type of read that you want to be receiving, and I have to. What I want to bring for you, I want to say to you, for you, Becky, is I had this beautiful cat that comes through to be with you. Cat in spirit world, okay, and I just feel here this cat as it comes through here is showing himself. I know it's a young cat. I want to say it's not an elderly cat, but it comes in here with a very, very loud, clear, meow, vocal. It's very vocal. I'm going to say to you, okay. And I just feel here it's letting you know, Mum, I am okay. Mum, I am okay. It's very much showing itself. I want to say to you, Becky, around your legs. So I know when it was here, it's like weaving in between, weaving in between your legs as it comes through here. I want to say to you, okay. Just it likes to sort of put its scent there, letting you know it's there, and talks with you and talks to you is what I want to say to you, okay. Oh, it's okay, Milo. I have to say, just a beautiful looking animal, but it's like and again, I don't want to say it doesn't feel overly attention seeking as he comes here, but it's just showing me sort of like weaving like in and out, I want to say, between your legs as it comes through here and talking with you. I want to say to you, okay. And again, I want to say to you, I know that Milo identifies you as Mum. I want to say to you, okay, because as I feel here, I also know there feels to be there's Milo is not the only cat you have in spirit as well. I want to say to you, okay, very much here. I want to see other cats up there in spirit, spirits of life. I want to say to you. Now, Milo also makes me feel here as he comes here for you. He's showing me you. He's showing me you holding him. I want to say to you, okay. And I just know what is making me feel. I know it. There was no more. He couldn't be helped. Is what he's saying. I couldn't be helped. Is what he's saying to me here. But he shows me you holding him as he shows me he's holding him, and I just feel that love that comes through. You just hold him. And I also feel here you've done something back at home. I don't know if it's these ashes or something back at home that commemorates Milo back at home now. Is what it's making me aware of. I want to say to you, okay. And he's very He's a very curious cat, I want to say to you. Not just when he was here, but he's a very nosy cat. He likes to have his little face, his little nose into everything, and he don't want to be. And he's got no fear. He's showing me here. Just like want to have my nose into everything. Is what he's making me aware of. And so just sort of this aspect here of, I've got my nose in here, looking here is what he's making me aware of. So he's enjoying that, on a say to you, okay. He is fine where he's now. And I also feel here, Becky, as he steps forward, I want to say to you, from behind him there comes to be a man that is yeah, I'll come to you in a minute, Ross. Yes, I have in the background, but as a man in spirit, I want to say to you, no, I do feel to be as a grandfather. I want to say to you, okay, so I feel here, I know he feels he's not a scatty animal lover, as in he has his roles, but he feels much here looking after the animals up there, spirits of life. I'm going to say to you, his mum on mum's side of the phone, but I just feel here looking after cats up there. I'm going to say to you, okay, but here comes through here, and I'm going to pull a card for you as well, Becky. I'm going to pull a tarot card for you, so energy for today around you. Yes, Ros, I do have a new background. I'm nosy, so why not be nosy? I like to, well, it's not nosy, it's just been interested in it. Yeah, I don't know why I got fed up sitting over the other side, so I changed. Still the same, still at home, but I'm in a different location in my shed. So I fancy someone to sit somewhere else. Rightio. So Becky, I'm going to pull you a tarot card for you today. Oh, it's a nice card. You have the Queen of Cups. Okay. So I think, and I actually put that down. I feel it down here to you, Queen of Cups, Queen of Cauldrons here. So very much here about the nurturer, the giver. I want to say to you, okay. And I know you're a mum, and I know you're very much a giver. I want to say to you, and that feels here. You feel to be, which is lovely. I want to say to you right now, enjoying that role around you. I want to say to you, okay. So that feels very nice of being the nurturer, the mother, and I want to give the word unconditional love that comes with it. I want to say to you, an unconditional love. That is literally is love from the heart is what I'm being given, and I feel you're someone that gives this out. I also before I go, Becky, with you, because I just feel here, I don't feel right imminently right now, but I feel here that we are you specifically will be getting back into your work at some point, your spiritual work. I want to say to you, okay, because it feels here, and if you're doing healing or have done healing work here, but I've very much got the healer also coming around you, Becky. So Becky, have a lovely afternoon. Love to see you. Okay, so take care. Yes, the new shaming is in place. I do love this time of year. It's my favorite time of year. So let's see who I'm going to come to. Kirsty Cook. Hi there, Kirsty. So again, keep putting your names in there, because it does shift up, and then so I just thought hopefully your name will flash up and I will be drawn to. So I'm Kirsty. Okay, right. So love. Hi there, Kirsty. So just see, and I don't think you may have been on the live before. I don't know, but I don't recognise your name. So nice to work with you, Kirsty, as well. So some new people that I don't recognise your names, and nice to see people that's coming back as regulars as well. So it's lovely to have you all here. In a way, as I came on earlier, I was wondering what it was going to be like tonight, because if you're in the UK, you will understand what bonfire night is all about. And just I came on at live 5 o'clock, they started, but lucky enough, they seem to have stopped, so that is good. So they can have their fireworks 6 p.m. onwards. Rightio. So Kirsty, I'm going to pull. I actually feel for you. I'm going to pull a tarot card. I feel more inclined to pull for you. I want to say to you, it's your first time as well. Okay, so I love to. It's nice to have the new people coming on. So nice to be drawn to the new people as well. So Kirsty, I want to pull a soul card for you. So just bear with me when my soul cards are. They are here. I've also drawn a tarot card. Now what I feel here, I'm going to go with the tarot card first, and this is the Queen of Swords. Now this is the energy, literally insights around you right now. Now I'm not putting the Queen of Swords. I don't want to use this for you specifically, as in identifying with you, Kirsty, but I feel here I want to give you like some insights to be mindful of, particularly females around you. I want to say to you, so females that are around you that may be a little bit curt and sharp and spiteful with their tongue. I want to say to you, okay, so sometimes you just get people, and not mean to say, just be mindful, to say to you, of conversations or things that may be said to you via another female. I want to say to you, okay, so I'm not seeing any particular arguments taking place, but I just feel here someone around you with their words may say a little bit sharp, and could be a little bit of, you could be upset by it, I want to say to you, okay? So be mindful if that does happen around you. The problem is not yours, it's theirs, what I feel. Because I feel the Queen of Swords often can be someone who's got a bit of a spiteful tongue. So if that takes place around you, just literally try to take no notice of it on the stage, okay? Because it's not you, it's them. And some people, sadly, and it is a female, they just sort of seeing us being happy, see us being okay. I want to say to you, and that's straight out, it follows on this card that follows on afterwards, and you'll understand this why this could be. Because your soul card, the message your soul wants you to know right now is the word is success. Okay, success. And the strap line I'm going to read out for you, it does say, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Now I feel with this success card for you, Kirsty, is so look where you may be doing quite well in your life. You know, it could be anything I want to say to you, like it could be relationships, it could be your work, it could be your family, where you perceive yourself to be being successful. And what I feel here, this is where sometimes we can get the spiteful little tongues might wag and come in. So ignore them. I'm going to say to you, Kirsty, ignore them, because people like us to be successful, but not too successful, is what I want to say to you. So that's where I feel, be mindful, just keep in your lane, do what you're doing, it's working well, I want to say to you, okay? And don't let no one get you out of your track, out of your lane, because success, I want to say to you here, is a wonderful card. Your soul wants you to know that. So I would say to you, even with your goals and the things you want, just keep in your lane, keep driving forward, keep moving forward. Don't let wagging tongues who may not have your best interests at heart get you off your track, is what I want to say to you. So I hope, Kirsty, that helps you. Okay. Right, so see what I'm drawn to next. So again, if anybody would, oh, do you? Well, brilliant. as they say, forewarned is forearmed. That's an old expression, that is. So again, just be mindful. You haven't got to say anything, Kirsty. You don't have to even react to it, but just know that if you are in some way they perceive you to be successful, moving forward, you're always good around you. Someone's always there to have a little whatever. So just ignore them, let them get on with it, stay in your lane, and keep focused on your good success, is what I say to you, okay? So I do hope that helps you. Right, I'm going to come to Edwina. So hi there, Edwina. Now I have seen your name several times in the chat over the last few weeks, and I don't think I've worked with you before. I can't remember, so I may have done, I may not have done, but tonight I feel very drawn to work with you. So again, cards, I'm going to be with you. I feel towards with you, Edwina, I want to be using my tarot cards, and I also feel for you, I want to give you an affirmation as well. So let's see here. So I'll start to work with these, the tarot cards. So again, the tarot is one of my favorite divination tools, I must admit. And as I start to work with them, it's just they really can give us some wonderful insights. Depending on how we look into, if it's a day, a week, a month, a year, you know, they can really give us some insights in what we are looking for around us. Now, for you, Edwina, I'm looking for the next few days, I'll say to you, possibly this week, 10 days, so energetic insights around you that the universe is seeking you to know right now. And when I feel inclined to stop shuffling and pull the card for you, I will do. And now I feel I have the card that is appropriate for you. So it's this one here I want to pull for you. Oh, it's interesting because out of 78 cards, I've only pulled the same card for you as well, the Queen of Swords. And I feel this also obviously will feel relevant around you as well, Edwina, okay? Because again, it's very unusual to pull the same card out twice. And again, I've sort of 78 cards, I shuffled them. So again, it's about you being mindful, I want to say to you, I think of who is, when I say who's around you, it's not so much who's physically around you, it's like conversations that may take place around you, I want to say to you, okay? So it's important to say to you that if there's people there, tongues are wagging, don't get dragged into other people's external chitter chatter. I want to say this where I feel this card could be coming for you. It's very much about the mental power games, the word games, on that aspect. So again, what I want to say to Edwina, don't get drawn into mind games with someone else. It's just not worth it. I want to say to you, because someone say something, we feel like say something back, and then so far it's like a game of tennis, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. It's not worth it. I want to say to you, okay, because people are like often with people, you know, they've got this sort of like mental attitude. You're not going to beat them anyway, because that's how they feel. So might be mindful and say to you, Edwina, of who around you could also be having a little bit of a, a little bit of, spitefulness, words wise, or criticism. That's what I'll give you, criticism. So again, don't be drawn into someone else's criticism or such, because that's what I feel here this card is taking you. Now with that, Edwina, I do feel I want to pull you an affirmation card. I feel here, again, words are very powerful. And I also feel with you, Edwina, what I feel, I don't know if you're at the moment feeling a bit off track. And sometimes, when I say off track, I don't mean like you're lost, but just feel like sometimes we get a bit, this time of year, things are slowing down. Autumn's now, well in the fall here in the UK and probably most of the Northern Hemisphere. And I feel here for you, feel a bit sort of stuck in track on a stage, okay? So I feel it's about powering forward and just like, I think people can often feel when we feel that way, it's like we're letting ourselves down. But I feel sometimes it's very important to listen to self regarding that. And the word I've been using quite a lot lately is a need for spiritual hibernation. I want to say to Edwina, okay? And that doesn't mean shutting yourself away anywhere. I want to say to you, okay? It just completely means that time where we feel a little bit stuck, a little bit trapped, because what your higher self, your soul self is telling you, it's time for you to rest, restore, I want to say to you, and replenish for next year, okay? Because it won't be long before we get into sort of those soon after Christmas, you see all the new shoots start coming up in spring, early, like winter here before we get to spring. And this is what I feel I want to say about you. So it's about spending this any quiet time, downtime, I want to say to you, to get yourself back on track. So don't feel guilty if you need to take time out, time away. And I'm not talking like weeks or months, I'm just talking like time. It could be an hour, could be half an hour, could be 20 minutes, even if to take yourself in the bathroom and have a hot soak in the tub. It's that spiritual hibernation I feel is really important for you right now. And while you're in that space, it's about you reflecting on, I want to say to you, what you can let go of. And that's not necessarily people. Sometimes we have things in our life or habits we have in our life and things we just so familiar with doing, getting caught up in our everyday life. Spend that time, spiritual hibernation. I like that word a lot at the moment. Go in self, in tune with self, and literally reflect, restore, replenish, is that I want to say to you, and come out fighting fit in the new year, I want to say to you. And for us to make ways for new experiences, new things in our new learning in our life, we have to let go sometimes of the old that's around us. So with that, a grief, okie dokie, right, that makes total sense then, okay. So I think having that time, right, and I've pulled you an affirmation card, okay, and I feel very drawn to stop quite quickly for this message for you. And this is when we're going through grief, it's going to be very, very difficult on a stage, okay? But the affirmation for you is, I see the world through the eyes of a child. And I think it's a very poignant, I want to say to you, I see the world through the eyes of a child. I know not all children are blessed with a happy childhood, but thankfully most children are. And I think if maybe, Edwina, through your grief, you can go back to that period, that when you're in that the other childhood, go back to, again, your passion, your joys as a child, before we're all bombarded with all adult stuff, culture and adult stuff. Go back to that point, and I say, if you can, maybe there's a hobby you had there when you were small, when you was young, even if picking wildflowers, something you loved to do when you were small. Bring that back into your life now, and say to you, some way, shape, or form. Almost start to see the world literally as you was that small child, I want to say to you. And grief is a tough road to be on for anybody, I want to say to you, especially at this time of year as well, for you. But I feel he's about bringing some of the passion, your joy from a small child into your life now. And I also feel here with you, there is a creativity around you that I feel is very important for you to tap into. And creativity can come in so many ways. It can come in, writing, drawing, whatever. But I just feel here there's a lot of creativity that's deep within you. Maybe it'd be good for you to explore that creative part of yourself to help you through the grieving process. And I also feel, as I say more about this, I don't know if you explored writing words. I want to say to you, I'm being shown like verse as opposed to stories. So I don't know if you've done any poetry. That's what I'm being made aware of on stage, okay? So I do hope that helps you, and hope you through the grieving process. But use this time to rest, restore, replenish, I want to say to you, and look towards the new year and bring some of that joy in from your childhood, where you can maybe incorporate into your life now, I want to say to you, okay? So Cornelia, hi there, call you at a phone call, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Life. Where, and I have to laugh. I mean, the short surgery. Where would we be without our phones nowadays? You know what I mean? All right, my pleasure, Edwina. Okay, and I mean, I do moan today. Okay, I was just took the dogs out for a walk. And I know better myself, I've got to be honest. Yes, I shouldn't make a fuss about it. But there's a couple of people, different sets of people walking towards me on the phone. and I've got 2 dogs on lead, and it's like they just literally walking straight into you without even looking up. I think so. Anyway, never mind. Hey ho. But I must admit, I wouldn't be about my phone either. So what can I say? There you go. Right, oh, Cornelia. So I know it might have been an important phone call for us. So I'm going to pull a card for you, Cornelia. I love your name, Cornelia. I have to. I'm sorry if I repeat your name, but I love saying it. It's got such a lovely feel to it, such a lovely energy to your name. I love it. So in fact, I might. I do. I actually love your name a lot. There's a lovely, really nice feel for it. I don't know the meaning of the name. Do you know the meaning of your name, Cornelia? Because that's the name sometimes. But anyway, I'm going to pull a card for you, Cornelia. So I'm sure to pull this card here for you. Oh, it's a nice card. Lovely card for you. This is the 9 of Cauldrons, or the 9 of Cups, I want to say, otherwise known. Now, this card here, as you can see, it's about, it doesn't matter male or female, but one of both, enjoying themselves. It's about celebration, I want to say, okay, Cornelia. So again here, there's such a lot going on around the world, different things, different places. Something can be hard to bring some of those joys and celebrations into our life. And I feel here now, I'm looking at you here, is there a celebration coming up? I feel I want to be planning something, organising something. And if it's not been done, it feels awaited for, I want to say, okay? So this is where I feel I want to take this card with you, Corny. I know I've worked with you before. I can't remember what I said before, but I just feel here it's a nice card for you. And I feel I want to bring that some positivity back into your life, and say your positivity. And if there's not celebrations specifically date-wise in the calendar, this is where I feel I want to be looking towards, be bringing people together, having a gathering. So is it sometime, Cornelia, since you've had your friends together, you've had your family together? Because this the card is about calling your loved ones, your people together, and celebration. So, and sometimes, let's face it, it's good to celebrate even without a cause, without a reason, just the fact that we can do that. So this is what a card I want to say for you, Cornelia, is find some time, if you can, to either, meet up somewhere, go out somewhere, and literally have a get together. It's about enjoying, I want to say to you, enjoying your friendships, enjoying your family, having that get together, and celebrating. Even if there's nothing to particularly celebrate, I want to say to you, this card for me. So I hope, Cornelia, if you give that some thought, and even like a cup of coffee with a couple of friends, these moments are so important, I want to say to you, especially if even if it's not you, Cornelia, sometimes someone close by could be struggling, just to that reach out to each other, to know that connection is still there. So again, I want to say to you, that's what I feel, Cornelia. I hope that helps you. So celebration around you. Now, who here I'm going to be drawn to? Tanya. Okay, so Tanya Rideout. Hi there, Tanya. I don't think I've read for you before, Tanya. Now, I know you're still, let me just feel here who I want to come to you. Now, I feel with you, Tanya, I will pull your card, but also I feel here I'm very drawn to come to spirit side of life for you as well, okay? Now, I'm feeling here, I feel, I don't know if it's, I feel very much female that I want to bring through for you. I want to say, okay, Tanya. Now, I don't know if it's your mum, or it feels like a very much a mother energy around you. Okay, so someone that may not have been a mum, but may be your birth mum, but feels motherly towards you. I want to say she comes through here. I also feel as I feel the presence here. I want to say to you, Shanann. Okay, because just feel said, just very much I want to say that feel, of that motherly feel around. She comes in here for you, and she comes here. I want to say to you, she reminds me a little bit of my nan. I want to say to you, in the way she feels that she was a lovely lady. I want to say to you, okay, and I feel like I'm looking at all the kids. So I know there's quite a few of you, because I'm looking at all the kids. I mean, she's down here, but she's making me aware of, and say to her, okay, and it makes her feel, it makes her feel happy. She's very much, I want to say to you, a lady that likes to be a nan, likes her family to be around. I want to say to you, okay. As she comes here. So the feeling I get for that is very much, I want to say here, she does go through a lot of love for you, I want to say to her, okay. And I also feel I'm being drawn to your mum, so I feel it's probably nan on mum's side of the family, okay. So I'm going to be more towards mother's side of the family, and also as I feel with nan here. Now I know we are heading towards Christmas, the end of the year is coming here, but I also feel here she's making me aware there are birthdays down here now. I want to go to November. I want to say, she has a lot of she has a lot of grandchildren, and I see she loves them. I want to say to you, I'm just sort of looking around, and I thought, and she's one of those ladies. She hasn't got has got the favourites. You know, I'm just looking around. I love them all. They're all there, which is making me aware of. But I feel as well for her, I do feel as we go towards Christmas time of year, for some reason, I know it's not just Christmas, but I feel here as we get towards the December period, the Christmas period, I say here, there feels to be other birthdays, celebrations that we are talking about as well. Now, also, she's making to your granddad, her husband, your granddad, I say, okay, and there feels some significance around him and that time of year. And it feels before Christmas as opposed to actually Christmas itself is what she's making me aware of. I want to say, okay. Now, also while she's here, I feel his match for you. It's like, what's she giving me here? Life around you, Tanya, does feel rather busy. I want to say to you, okay. Oh, it's lovely. All right, was with you. Your sister was with you yesterday. Oh, lovely. That's nice because I was sort of seeing here. So I'm just seeing here, being with her. It's like I'm seeing you feel to be the one in a way who keeps the family together. The gathering people up on the stage, gathering people up and being with you is what she's making me aware of, and which feels nice. But I feel here as well from Nan. She makes me feel that you're overdoing it. So I don't know, but then she tells to me, she don't listen to herself anyway. She's telling me, but she's telling me that slow down a little bit because you're overdoing it. I'm going to say to you, is what she's making me aware of. Okay. So lots of love for you. Now, Cornelia, I know you had to make a phone call. I did put a card for you, Cornelia, if you're still here. So you'll have to watch the recording, and it was about a celebration for you. So Cornelia, just before Tanya, you had a reading, you had a card reading. So, so I thought you were still here. So you have to watch back on the replay and you'll see it is there. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is my time is up now. So I think it's healing is on next at 6 p.m. I shall put a thank you for all joining me. I'll be back next week. I want to say to you between 5 and 6 p.m. But I'll pull an affirmation card for you all. I want to say to you, okay. And this is for, it may resonate, it may not. So if it does, well done. If it doesn't, hold it for another time. And the affirmation is the relationship you have with yourself defines the relationship you have with others. And I think that is so true. All right. So just be mindful. The relationship you have with yourself defines the relationship you have with others. So basically, love thyself first. I just want to say to you all. So have a lovely evening and love to see you all. So be back next week. And thank you for joining me. And I will watch your messages later. But sorry I didn't get to you. I say, Cornelia, your message is in there. So just track back a little bit and you'll find it. All right, night, everybody. Enjoy bonfire night if you like fireworks. If you don't, put the music up loud. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.